I even came up.
All right,
My name?
all right,
Wait,
boys,
hey,
we're going
what's my
live. We're
name?
going live.
Wait,
We're
wait,
going
wait,
live.
wait.
Shut up. Shut the fuck
Wait.
up. 3, 2, 1. We're live.
Oh fuck! I just broke my fucking glasses.
How the fuck did you break your
Bro,
glasses?
my kokanee beer glasses are
You got him
fucking
in a
shot
case of
now.
beer?
Yeah, you get. I probably just fix them. Um,
Gorilla glue.
fuck.
Some duct tape.
There you go. Oh
Oh,
man.
your old lady's coming home with me.
Oh yeah.
Alright.
Okay. All right, everybody, shut the fuck up. Okay, this is a fucking new podcast. We got Banjo Cat 69, and I'm not saying your name because you're not cool enough. Reese, whatever your last name is, Mativier or whatever. But anyway, he's our fucking guest. He's a liberal. We need to call the cops. He does not like
Fuck
hockey.
Yeah,
I'm not
He is
he
not a
liberal.
voted
Canadian.
Trudeau.
I didn't vote
He
Trudeau.
voted for.
Fucking bullshit, buddy.
I did not.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway,
Fuck
so
Trudeau. I
that's.
got that sticker Hayden gave me. That means fuck Trudeau. I did not vote
Oh
Trudeau.
yeah, I forgot I did put that on your car.
Oh fuck! That's good as new now. Fuck.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you can see a fucking line in the middle though. Okay. Anyway, all right. So this fucking podcast here, we got a fucking guest. You just heard about that shit. Briefly, we're just gonna talk about some
Shitty
random shit.
drivers. That's one thing I want to talk about.
Shitty. We could talk about shitty drivers. I'll tell you boys
Saskatchewan
the first
Special.
time.
Sure.
Shut the fuck up. I'll tell you some stories. I'll tell you some stories of the first time I ever got hammered. Oh no, the second time when I was 12.
Yeah, you told us that.
Um, no, no, I
Oh,
didn't tell you the
was
story
that the
with
first
Grandpa
one?
Leonard.
Oh.
Yeah, and then I'll tell you some midget
You
hockey
gotta tell the
pranks.
story where
No,
you almost got
Pee-wee.
fucked from behind by that semi too.
Oh yeah, that fucking yeah. I'll tell you that one too. So, okay, let's just start off with some fucking shitty driver talk. Okay,
Okay.
now, okay, who do you think the fucking worst driver in Warman High is? Besides me, because I've gotten so many accidents, but all of them weren't really my fucking fault. Okay, like, I mean, like crashing to the house, like that was kind of my
How did you
fault.
crash into the fucking house?
I told this story's on a podcast. I was um I was driving up and then we were like, oh yeah, let's take a trail, and then I turned down a ditch, and then I got some understeer or whatever you call it, then I just like skidded right to a ditch, into the house, and then to a trailer. And we're like, shit, so we pushed it sideways because it's a front wheel drive car. So we pushed it sideways. So we pushed it sideways. Oh, Hayden, I'll send you a video of it. You can put it on right now.
Trying to take the new fucking trail.
Fuck.
I can't believe
it. Oh, we fucked. We pushed it sideways, and then we ended up leaving out the front lawn. Wait, I don't think I told you this story.
No, you didn't.
Okay, well, here's a fucking story then. Okay, so basically, what you just heard is what kind of happened. So it was me driving, my buddy Clay, and and then there's three girls that were with us, and then my buddy Evan and my buddy Dane. And then Dane, because we were ripping in my sister's Kia Soul, and Dane was in the trunk laying on my hockey bag because we just had a hockey game this night, and there was a Chiefs game that we were gonna go to. So then we're just like, and then me and my buddies, we always took this trail, like so in Delisle to leave to Asquith. It's a very high road, and then down in the ditch into like this I guess it's kind of like a valley, not really, but there's a trailer park in there. Okay, so big ditch, and then there's the road. So we're like, okay, to go to Clay's house, we would just like cut through the ditch and then come up on the road and then leave this way. But we did that all the time in the summer, and my dumbass forgot that there was such thing as ice. So I'll use my phone as example. So when we were going down in the ditch and I tried to turn on the road to go this way, we just went straight and we crashed into this trailer. And I'm just like, shit, everybody get out and push. But I broke but there was two curbs about like a foot tall like this. I smashed right through them. Like there was like, I just destroyed right through them. So we couldn't push the car backwards because the curbs were there because we couldn't push it up. So I was just like, okay, Clay, you're like the smallest, so you know what, get in the soul, throw it in reverse and stomp on it on reverse, and we will all we will push the front of the car. So so me and the girls and my two other buddies, Dane and Evan, we had our feet on the like pressed on, and I was just like, we need to get out of here before they wake up. And we're just like, fuck. So then I have my feet on the trailer. Everybody had their feet on the trailer and their hands on the hood, so we're not touching the ground. So you can kind of image it. And we're like, hey, we're not going backwards. And I was thinking, like, you know what, this thing's a front wheel drive. Let's push it sideways, because just like kind of like a reverse donut.
Yeah.
So we reverse donut, and this guy's lawn is just kicking up
Oh
dirt.
fuck.
Just like- and then once we got on the right angle, I'm like, everybody get it, and we drop it in first, and I fucking floor it, and we leave.
Fuck.
And then after a while, everybody's just like, did you guys hear about like whoever like crashed into that trailer? I'm just like, well, I don't know, clue what the fuck you're talking about.
Heard about it. Don't know who the fuck it is though.
Yeah, I mean, I live like down Highway 45. I never come out here,
Yeah.
but yeah, yeah. But and then that semi story, you know,
Oh fuck! You came to
um,
school all pissed the fuck off. You were so
oh, I
mad.
was right pissed. Oh, I was pissed right off. I was so mad. So I was ripping up the soul again, and I was on this highway, and it was no, not a double lane. It was a single lane highway. So cars are meeting each other, and there was a turn off onto a dirt road. So right as the second I got on this highway, I passed this rig, right? I passed this fucking semi, and I gave him quite a bit of room, um, so like just in case if I had to stop, and he would have enough time to shift into time to fucking shift. So I'm rolling, and I'm about to turn onto this road, and this rig driver's not fucking slowing down. He's hauling ass. Like he's got to be 18th fucking queer, like going hard. And I'm just like, shit, shit, shit. And then I was looking, and he's coming in hot, and I'm like turning on like onto the shoulder. There wasn't much of a shoulder, but like I'm turning onto the shoulder of the road, and he's not trying to go around me. Like he's coming in, and I'm like, oh my fucking god. And then I'm just about to turn, and I was thinking like, why doesn't he go into the other lane? And then I look, and I was meeting a car too. So this semi was going way too fucking fast. He's either gonna rear end me, or he's gonna try and go into the other lane and head on collision with this fucking guy that I'm meeting. And I'm just like, oh my fucking god. And then I look right at the other guy, and he gave me the same look. And I said, it's either me or you, buddy. I'm just like thinking. And then the second I had the chance to crank the wheel onto this dirt road, I fucking just like fast and fucking curious. I fucking turned right into this fucking dirt road. And I swear to God, this rig actually had to squeeze in between
Fuck.
me and this other dude. And squeezing a rig, you know, in between two cars, basically. Like I was turning off, so the corner of my ass end was still like on the highway, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was turning off, and then somehow he fucking squeezed right in there, and then when I looked in the mirror before, it was fucking, it was a, it was a bison truck, but it was a Pakistan kind of guy, and then, and I'm just like, holy fuck, and then I slowed right down, I rolled down my window, I gave him the old fucking driving finger, and yeah, he probably didn't see it, but you know what? I still gave it to him,
Made you
and
feel
I
better.
had to slow down. Oh, yeah, it did make me feel bad, but I had to slow down. I had to. I couldn't just like rip a fucking drift out of here, because there was a house on the other side, and I was thinking like sharp turns with with a house in front of me. I experienced that before. I
Mhm.
can't do it again. Had to slow down so I didn't crash into another guy's fucking house. So, oh my god. But like, fuck. And I actually remember like when we first got this snow this winter, everybody was just a fucking idiot.
Oh, I
Nobody knows how to
know.
fucking I know, like like Reese, can you fucking agree?
Yeah, everyone's fucking driving like, oh my god,
Sh-
I've never been to
shut the
Saskatchewan. Oh my god.
shut
Shut up.
shut the fuck up. Okay, anyway. So I here's a yes or no question, okay? So anyway, so
God fucking damn
I
it.
didn't ask for a I didn't ask for a sentence, Reese, basketball boy.
But no, you're right.
Anyway,
Like at the beginning of every winter, it's like everybody just forgot how to drive on snow.
oh yeah, like the right by the Costco to turn onto the highway.
Yeah.
There's like that big fucking intersection. Yeah, people they like right when the red light fucking goes, people they stomp on the brakes thinking that they're gonna slow down.
Yeah, no. You turn into a bobsled when you do that. You just keep fucking
Yeah,
going.
exactly. Like I know, and actually I remember when I was crossing, because you know where PBR auction is,
Yeah.
and then you got that highway crossing with no lights or anything.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so to turn onto the highway to go to Warman or Martinsville,
Yeah.
that right there scares the fuck out of me every time when I fucking cross. Your timing has to be so good when you do that. I remember I have a video. I must have a video of it somewhere. But um I remember I was coming up to that road, and then there was like cop cars, everything. Like there was an accident there. I'm like, shit, what the fuck? And here I see this big fucking Peterbilt, big nose Pete, fucking, 32 foot trailers or whatever he's hauling, smashes into this minivan on a T-bone. This minivan is like on its fucking side, but it would have had to roll a couple times, and the back end of the minivan is ripped right off. Like it was car cut in
Fuck.
half. Like it was. And I was just like, you know what? I know what kind of people. I can't say that because that's bad. But
No.
anyway,
Gotta censor yourself a little bit, bud.
yeah, I know. You gotta filter what I
You
say.
gotta think before you say
Um,
shit.
yeah, but you caught my drift
I
on it.
yeah, I
But
got, I got your drift.
I'll Snapchat it to you boys. But yeah, I was just like, holy shit. And then I go to school, and then I was late for school because I had to drive slow. And I'm like, Mr. Holtzman, there was a fucking accident on the fucking highway. I'm late. I'm sorry, bud. And then he's just like, it's okay. But I've been late. Actually, I've been late a couple times for school because of hitchhikers. I picked up a couple hitchhikers
Why?
today. Uh,
Why the fuck do you pick up?
it's kind of like entertainment,
What?
because they have
You're gonna get fucking stabbed.
Yeah, you're gonna fucking kidnapped
they
one
they
day.
I've actually conquered a very bad freaking hitchhiker. Well, not very bad, but I was kind of scared. me and David, we were leaving Hudson Bay to come back to Delisle, and we stopped at Shapansky Auctions in. Is it Tisdale or Melfort? I think it's Melfort. Is it Melfort?
Don't
No,
fucking ask me.
no, it's Tisdale. It was Tisdale. I think Tisdale has Shapansky
Farthest I've
Auto
been in that
Auctions. Well,
direction
anyway,
is
whatever.
fucking Kalonze.
Yeah, yeah. So fuck. Me and Dad, we were driving around in Blue Chew, and
Sorry,
then
boys.
there's this real big fucker, like this, like almost threw up in my mouth.
Oh, that's
This
right.
big fat fucker, like huge guy, like massive, and we just got uh, we just got A&W. So so we were leaving this auction thing, and I was eating my fucking chicken strips. And Dad's like, this big fat guy like waves David down, and he pulls over, and the guy's like, "Can you drive me to?" I can't remember if it must have been Melfort. Yeah, drive him to Melfort at Spiffy Auto Wash or whatever. And Dad's like, "Hey, yeah, climb in." And holy old shit, I was scared out of my mind. I was eating my Burger King, my A&W. I was sitting in the middle seat because in Blue Chew the console flips up so it comes to a seat.
Oh,
I was
you're in
sitting
Blue
there,
Chew?
and, yeah,
Oh
and
no.
this big hefty fucker, he grabs onto the holy shit handle to pull himself up. Blue Chew just went, and I actually think that's why my passenger leaf spring is broken because like we really. And I was just like, holy shit. I was like, 11 years old.
Holy
And
shit.
I was just like, oh my God. And then this guy had like was holding his keys. Eh, he was like holding his keys like this or whatever.
Grabs
And
a
I
beer
thought he
bottle.
was gonna
Holy
like, yeah, I thought he was gonna like freaking poke me with his freaking keys. So yeah, it was scary.
I've never picked up a hitchhiker, and I'm not planning on doing so.
I thought he was gonna eat
I
my Burger King, not or my A&W. I thought he was gonna ask for a chomp out of. I was gonna ask for the chomp out of. Ask for a chomp out of my burger. I was freaked out.
Hayden, I just like yelling at them when
Yeah.
I'm on the
What
highway
about
from
you
like
boys?
Saskatoon to Mormon, or from Mormon to PA. Sorry.
Oh, yelling at. I don't yell at them, I just honk at them.
Oh, I yell at them. It's more funny.
Well, no, I got the train horn. It's
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah.
No, but you can
scares the
just
fuck out
yell
of
like
them.
you can just yell rude shit at them. What are they
Yeah,
gonna
okay,
do?
well, I
Fucking
don't
chase
have
you?
power windows, so if they're on my passenger side, I have to honk at
Oh fuck! What are they gonna do? Chase you?
them. Well, they can't get far.
They're always like hauling like fucking 5 black garbage bags full of shit too.
Reese, you got a
Reese,
driving
you
story?
moron! Reese, I can't hear you.
You can't hear me?
I can hear him.
What? You scared to talk to me or something?
Reese, talk?
Hello? But all
But all
like,
like, are you stupid? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
But you.
okay, yo, let me leave and I'll come back.
Okay.
Hello?
Shut up.
But all can you hear me now?
But Alec,
What?
can you hear him?
No, it's gonna be stupid because he's gonna say something funny and I'm just gonna be like this. And you're gonna be the one
Munching his
laughing.
pop.
Well, yeah, he was like, "Paul, can you hear me?" And he kept chomping.
It's gonna be on the video. You'll hear him on the video, but whatever. Just keep going, Reese. I don't want to listen to you anyway.
Fuck you.
Reese, driving story right now
Just-
before you leave.
What?
Driving story before you leave. Go.
Oh fuck! I was on the highway back to Ormond from Saskatoon. This fucking oil dick from Alberta
Hey,
was
hey,
riding.
careful with your words there, bud.
No, he was being an oil dick, right? Like he had an oil dick truck, right? And then I'm fucking in front of him on the highway, and he starts riding my ass. So I started flipping him off, right? And then I slammed on the brakes, and he was like
Fuck.
fucking a solid half a meter away from hitting me. And then yeah, he cut me off and fucking just about ran me off the highway. So I followed him in through Ormond, and he pulled up to the hotel, eh? And I go to the parking lot, and then I started ripping the new one, and then he fucking started bitching out.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, pretty solid.
Yeah, usually if somebody's just riding my ass on the highway, I just slow right down to 90. Like if I'm doing 120 in the slow lane and they're riding my ass, I'll slow down to 90. I'll be like, "You did this to yourself, bud."
Well, fuck, he almost ran me off that overpass by Warman there by the high school. I would have been fucking dead.
What are you doing, Podolic?
Oh shit.
It's
I don't
not
know,
porn
I'm
time, it's
Snapchatting.
podcast time.
No, this makeup challenge thing came on my filter thing. Holy fuck. Like,
Okay, boys, well, fucking head out
okay,
and let
you
you
guys
guys finish.
Alright,
All right,
you
peace
guys
See you,
out,
do
bud.
boys.
that. Wait, is he leaving?
Yeah, he's leaving.
Okay, see you, buddy.
See you later, Banjo Cat 69.
He said see ya.
Shit, he can't hear me.
Okay,
You
yeah.
can't hear him when he said see ya.
Alrighty.
Okay. So what?
Fuck, I hate that guy.
Do ya?
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Could
no.
you actually hear him or no?
No, I couldn't hear a word he said.
What the fuck?
Yeah, couldn't hear him. Anyway, oh fuck. Fuck, what's some good hockey stories?
Oh fuck. Okay, I got a
Hockey
lacrosse story.
pranks.
I
Okay,
got a
tell it.
lacrosse
Let's see
story.
it.
Okay,
Let's
so I was kind of I think this was like second year Pee Wee. So
yeah.
I had this buddy Liam. Haven't talked to him for a while. I played lacrosse with him. He's a taller, bigger dude like me, except I'm short and fat.
Yeah.
Anyway, uh, so like we're playing, and this game's kind of dirty. These fuckers are hitting us, high sticking us, slashing us real dirty. We're getting kind of pissed
Yeah.
off. And the end of the
Yeah, that's usually
game,
how it goes.
yeah, the end of the game starts coming up. I just about get in a fight. We're not allowed to fight, but we were like tugging on each other. I fucking smacked him in the face. I was like I was pissed. So
Yeah.
I head off, and then Liam goes on to take my spot. Cause like I'm frustrated. I'm like fuck this. I'm done for the game. And Liam goes on,
Yeah.
and the same kid that I was fucking chirping starts chirping him, and Liam's not taking shit. So play ends.
Nope.
It's like 2 minutes before the game ends. The kid turns around. Liam fucking cross checks him right in the fucking back, like right on the shoulder
Oh,
blades,
yeah.
and it slides up to his neck, and he like takes his helmet off. Just fucking
Yeah.
rocks the kid's world. I'm pretty sure he got a concussion from it, and he got suspended
Beautiful.
like 7 games. And
Yeah.
he wouldn't have gotten suspended, but some mom was recording
Yeah.
in the fucking stands.
Oh.
So
Yeah.
yeah, he got suspended because there was video proof of it. So
Oh, that's just fuck.
yeah,
Yeah. Like, that's the one thing. Like, okay. All right. We need to have a little chat here
okay.
about hockey moms. Now, lacrosse and
Holy
hockey, they're
fuck.
not the same sport.
They're not
the
same
same
people play it
sport.
though.
Yeah, basically. You like really finished my sentence off really good, and because you remember we were talking about I can't come up with words really quick.
Yeah. Okay, you know what
You
did
just
it
like
though? It's the Rush, the Saskatchewan Rush. As soon as they came here, all the hockey kids are like, "Oh, that sport's pretty cool," and they all started playing it, and it ruined it.
yeah,
Now,
yeah,
now the Saskatchewan Lacrosse Association is ruined because all the hockey fucks came, and their parents came with them.
yeah, exactly. But like, here's the one thing, with hockey and stuff, like hockey moms and whatever. There's always like that one hockey mom that is always screaming about shit,
Oh, of
like
course, yeah.
basically like right, or lacrosse too, like basically like what you do as a hockey parent is you go to concession, buy your freaking coffee for like $2.50, and it's
Well,
got to be the shittiest coffee you ever fucking had.
at
And you go into the rink. What?
at when we had tournaments at Gordie Howe, you could get a Coke and a
Yeah,
poutine for $5.
yeah, yeah. Fuck. Yeah. But anyway, you fucking the parents get your coffee, sit down, and shut up and just watch the freaking
hmm
game, because honest, like nobody really cares. If you're watching your son play tier 3 freaking Bantam, he's not going to the freaking NHL. So you bitching and shit about that to the coach, it's gonna make no difference. He's like, you know what? He's probably at the freaking rink. To get away from the wife, probably. He's probably coaching to get
Yeah.
away from the wife. That's probably what he's fucking doing. But anyway, like it's just like it's so crazy because when I played, my midget year, um, every time when we played Saskatoon, always something would go wrong with the hockey mom on the Saskatoon team. Our last game, no, our second last game, we were in we weren't in playoffs yet. We weren't in playoffs. We were playing, and for some reason, every time we played a Saskatoon team, um, there was always something wrong. I remember we were playing at the Harold Latrace.
Oh,
Was it
that's a
Harold
greasy
Latrace? Yeah, we're playing
arena.
here. I know, I don't like it.
Neither
We
do
were
I.
there, and we were sitting. Game ended, and we were sitting in the dressing room, and our coaches come in, and they're just like, okay, they have some numbers or names written down for people who are saying some racist shit.
hmm
And I'm just like, what? And he's like, yeah. I was like, there was no other like skin color on the other fucking team. And he's like, yeah, there was a. And I was just, and if, of course, I would be looking for that. But
Yeah.
anyway, but anyway, but the coach is like, yeah, there was a black kid on the other team. I was just like, oh, okay, whatever. Like I didn't pay much attention to it. Next thing you freaking know, coach is like, okay, we have the other team has three names written down. It was me, my captain, and I think my buddy Evan. I think it was my buddy Evan or some other guy. But anyway, they're saying like they're gonna be handing out a suspension for one of you three saying racist shit. I was just like I know for like I did not do it. Like I'm
hmm
not lying to you. I did not say anything racist out there. And even though I'm a real big mouth and I love to chirp and everything, but I just like I didn't say anything. So I'm just like, okay, so I didn't do it. And then they're just like, well, well, some of the refs think you did. I was like, do they know I did or do they think I did? And they're like, well, they think you did. I was like, okay, let me talk to the ref. So I go to the ref room or whatever. And I'm just like, all right, so you say that I said some racist shit. Like what did I say then? He's just like, well, like I don't know, we don't really know who said it. It's just that one of the parents on the other team are saying these names and stuff like that, like calling out like these numbers. And I said, okay, here's the thing. You're the ref. You should be knowing what is going on the ice. You
Yeah.
should know who said what. right? You're gonna rely on a mom that is like not on the ice. Like when you're like sit, because I've been to so many hockey games. You've been to fucking hockey games.
Yeah.
You can't exactly hear what is being said on the ice, right?
No.
So you're gonna trust somebody, like, you know what I mean, on the other team. Like, you know what I mean. Like it's
Yeah.
just like, what the fuck. Yeah. So anyway, so they didn't ended up getting anybody, and then this happened another time, but it wasn't me. We were playing at the fucking not the Archibald. I always forget this freaking one. It's not the Cosmo.
Gordie Howe.
It was no, not Gordie Howe. Ager Place. We were playing at Ager
Oh.
Place. Oh, I have to tell you this story, the Joe Mama joke.
Oh fuck.
So, yeah. So this other team, this Renegades team, hated us. Like, absolutely hated us. It
Didn't they
was
get you
so bad.
suspended for calling them fags and skates?
Yeah. So, so anyway, so my captain right at the face off, because I'm shit at hockey, right? So we're playing non-contact, tier 3, but we made sure that there was some contact.
Of
So
course.
anyway, so we're yeah. So right at the face off, 10 seconds left. I'm on the ice. My buddy Josh, right at the face off, he doesn't do the face off, like he doesn't, like, um like fuck. I fucking forget. He doesn't do the face off. He just skates into the guy and runs him right over. And then I got my stick, and I have this I have this type of knob on my stick, and that I personally make because I like to spear a little bit. And
Oh, you're one of those dicks.
I speared the guy right beside me, right to the hip bone. And then there was just some kind of a scrap or whatever, and there's some penalties called. So anyway, so me and my buddy were getting off the ice, and we're walking off, and the tunnel is right beside the bleachers, and this mom follows me and my buddy into the dressing room. Okay, for one, you're not allowed to do that. You're not Parents aren't allowed in the dressing rooms
No.
anymore when you get to this age level. So this mom comes in, and she says to the captain, like what's her name, and like what's her number, what's her name. And then my buddy's just like, number 6, look on the roster. And then the mom turns to me and says, what's your name? And I said, Joe. And she's like, Joe who? And I said, Joe Mama. She just
Holy fuck.
and she was just like, ah, and she goes, ah, and then I was just like, and then
Fuck you, Mitch.
and then yeah, and then she ended up leaving, and then another racist slur apparently was said, and there was a big investigation on that. And then the last time, I had enough of this Renegades team. I was tired of it. So we're playing in Delisle, and there was fights and everything. And I'm sitting on the bench. I turned to my buddy Clay. I'm like, she's fighting night in Delisle tonight. And you're just like, yeah. So anyway, so there's that, and then we're getting off the ice, and we were all getting undressed or whatever. Showers were started, and I can't explain what goes on in the boys' dressing room because some fucked up shit happens in there. And anyway, and the coaches leave and said there was another racist slur. I was
Oh
just like,
my
that's it.
fuck.
And it's from the same team too. I'm like, hey, I had it with these guys, and I get out, and this mom is bitching at like 4 or 5 of our coaches, and then I'm standing there, and just some sweaty hockey player with a nasty freaking mullet, just like sitting there like with just hot. I had nothing on top, so I'm sitting in there like no shirt on, just like put my hand on the door and looking, and she's just like, there's another racist slur out there, and whatever, and then the coaches are just like, I didn't hear anything, and I said I go to her and I said, I fucking yell. I'm like, holy sweet flying fuck, it's another one of those, eh? And then she's just like, She's like, and then I realized that was the mom I said Joe Mama to.
Holy
And she's
shit.
just like, she goes, "Aren't you Joe?" And I was just like, "Joe Mama."
Holy shit. Oh, she thinks your
And
name
she
is Joe.
yeah. She what?
Holy shit.
And then the coaches got mad at me for yelling at the mom or whatever, but I wasn't yelling, but like what I had to speak up a little bit for her to hear me.
Yeah.
But my God, was that freaking funny.
Fuck.
And yeah. Yeah, that's and in a little bit here I'll tell you some hockey pranks that are told on people.
You probably save that for the next one because we only got about 10 minutes. That's where
I'll
we should
just get
probably
it
end
done
her.
right now.
Ah, that's fair. You go ahead.
So here's some things that I've done. Okay. So I call this one, well, everybody calls it the sandstorm. And it's kind of funny because I did these things and then I watched Uncle Hack's videos and other people do it. And I was just like, oh shit. So what the sandstorm is basically you go to the parking lot and you find a bunch of sand or like, like rocks and stuff,
Dirt,
like little
yeah.
rocks or pebbles. And then before the game, you go into the other team's bench and you sprinkle it where they stand on their skates. So their skates get all dented up and shit. So I've done that. If you're gonna come into my barn, you're gonna play by my rules. I'll tell you that one. So there's that. And there's been times where at hotel tournaments, we would go we would find one of their rooms and we'll give them what we call a leaner. You know what a leaner is?
No.
You ever do a leaner? So in every hotel room, there's like the recycling bins, like they're about like this big.
Yeah.
So there's like those like little recycling. So you fill that up with water in the bathtub, and then you go. You could do this on your own team just as a prank. It's fucking funny, and you go to. We did it to the other teams, and we go to the other team's hotel door. I don't know why they put us in the same hotels, but like because like you never know what the fuck could be started.
Yeah.
So what you do is in the hallway of the hotel, it's called a leaner because you put this bucket full of water and you lean it on the door.
Oh. Yeah.
So then you knock on the door and then you run and then they open up the door, then it falls and a bunch of water goes in.
Fuck, that's a good one.
I love that. And it's harmless too. It's just water, but
Yeah, it just
they
gets
got
your feet
so
wet.
mad. It was so funny because we would like knock on the door and we would run faster than we ever skated.
Yeah.
And then we would run. We would run down the hallway, then we'll cut a freaking right, and we'd be like peeking out the side where the elevators are, because there's like that space on the side of the hallway,
Yeah.
and we'd be looking, and then you would just hear from the hallway,
What the fuck?
"What the fuck?" Yes. And then we would just laugh.
Oh,
And there was this one time we did it. There was this one time we did it to this guy twice, and the guy didn't. The guy didn't like stop and like figure out what's going on. The second he opened the door, the water dropped. He got out of his hotel room and ran down the hallway.
Oh shit.
But and he heard us laughing. We heard us laughing around this corner where the elevators were, and we were laughing. And the next thing you hear thump 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 down the hallway. And we're like, shit. So then we're like spamming the elevator door to open, and it opens, and we're shutting it, and just as like it's closing, you see him freaking put his arm in, but then he pulls it out, and we're just like, shit. We thought
That
it
was
was
close.
like, we were just
Holy
like, holy
shit.
fuck. But yeah, fuck, that is just
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I loved it. I loved doing it. It was so funny. And then, or like you would prank the other guys. You would like you would put their pillows in the bathtub and turn on the shower, or or their towels. You get their towels all wet too, because like they can't shower. Like usually you did it, before you left for the game, because when they get back they're gonna want to like shower or
Yeah.
something if they don't shower at the rink, and then their towels are all wet, so they don't have time to hang it up and dry it.
That's a dick move. Cause then they can't take a shower. They gotta go down to the dryer, throw it in the dryer, run
But
back up.
it's funny though.
That is funny.
It's so funny. Yeah. Of course you have the pranks where you fill up a guy's water, fill up a guy's glove with water, or
Oh
their
yeah, we did
stick.
that too. We did that in lacrosse.
Yeah,
Or we'd unstring the
yeah,
bottom of somebody's stick, so when they went to go catch the ball just went right through their stick.
yeah, yeah,
That's a good one. And then we'd
yeah.
blame the
Or you
play
could
on
like
them.
put
Like if they score off the play, we'd be like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
yeah,
And he's like, my stick's
right,
untied."
yeah, fuck. Yeah. Or you would, or everybody knows this one. You put the sock tape on the skate blade,
Yep.
and then when they step on the ice, they slip and fall. But that one's kind of freaky because like, you go and you step on the ice. If you do a bad fall, like, oh
Yeah, you
man,
could
like
break your
that's
ankle or
not
some
good.
shit.
Yeah, I know, but it's fucking funny when you do it
Or
in a game.
if you unscrew somebody's water bottle,
Yeah, and then
they get soaked.
like these ones here,
Yeah, you
these
unscrew
ones
it,
here, you
so it's like the
unscrew them.
last one, and then they go to squeeze it and fucking soaks them. That's a good one.
Yeah, I love doing that. Frick, there's so much shit that goes on. Or like, you know, with hockey sticks now, like the composite ones where they have the plug on the top. You take the plug out,
Oh yeah.
and then you put it under the shower, and they fill it up with water, and then it's just like like 30 freaking
Yeah.
pounds.
Heavy fucking stick, yeah.
Yeah,
That's what they get for
yeah,
being
but
rich though.
yeah, I know, frick. I'm freaking fourth line. Um, I'm fourth line in hockey. All these freaking first and second liners, they think they're top shit with their dangles and stuff. And fuck no, crowd doesn't want to see that. They want to see freaking hockey hits and fights, and that's what fourth line is all about.
Yeah.
I'm a fourth liner. Fourth line tier 3. I might be awful, but I'll fuck you up.
Yeah, that's literally the lowest you can fucking be.
Yeah, well actually there is C. There is because we were in midget B,
Oh,
and there's midget C. There's midget C, and that's like no contact. Fourth line, no contact. Midget C, that's like, yeah. But I loved being on the fourth line. The fourth line was actually the best line out of our team. I don't know why.
like most goals?
It's because, yeah,
What the
like,
fuck?
and like we wouldn't get scored on.
Huh.
Like there would be the odd one, but like not as like every time when they scored other teams scored a goal, it would always be on the other fucking lines.
Oh, did I tell you about that one time Reese, who was just in here, me and Reese, we were out
Yeah,
watching a hockey game, a Warman Wildcats game, because our buddy was playing.
yeah,
Um,
yeah,
and we went to the other side of the rink where the other team's goalie was. And it was in the Warman arena,
yeah,
so
yeah.
you can yell at them. And the
Like
arena
was
was
it the which rig? The Legends or the Diamond?
diamond,
Okay.
so you can like yell at them. And the arena's bitch
Yeah,
packed, right? So they couldn't really like
yeah,
pinpoint where the yelling was coming from. So we were yelling at the goalie, calling him dog shit, like telling him to go back to. I think they were from PA. No, I think it was
ah,
St. Albert. St. Albert. They were from St. Albert. I think
like okay.
somewhere in
Yeah,
Alberta. And we were fucking yelling at him, calling him dog shit, and then he kept getting scored on because we were getting in his head. And
yeah, yeah,
we, anytime he got scored on, we'd yell like, "Siv, Siv, Siv, you're fucking dog shit. Get off the ice. Get the backup in there." And then the kid started
yeah.
crying. So they get put the backup one in, and we do the same thing to the backup goalie, and then he starts crying. But we had both our goalies crying. And holy fuck! I'm so glad
Fuck.
we waited till the third period to do that. I'm so glad because we probably would have gotten in
Yeah.
trouble.
Oh yeah, I've been kicked out of that rink before for chirping the other team's bench.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was really, because you can, like, on the other team's bench right by the sound booth. You could stand up there and you could look down at them.
Yeah.
I would look down at them and I would just be giving them a hard time. Like I would be like, you can't fucking skate, just like corny fucking chirps, but it's just
Yeah.
funny when you give a corny chirp.
Well, because eventually it gets in
And
their head and they get fucking pissed off.
yeah, I know, and then they play like shit.
Yeah.
But oh man, frick, I loved it. I loved chirping so much because it just pisses them off.
Yeah.
Like I
Oh.
remember, like on our last game, this guy actually, we were in the corner because whenever I'm in the corner in hockey, I pick up the puck and throw it.
Mhm.
So when we're in the we're in the corner, and I pick up the puck and throw it, and this guy punches me right in the face, like in the
What the
mask,
fuck?
and I'm just like, let's go, let's go, we're doing this.
Yeah.
And with our hockey helmets, I actually got this tip from Uncle Hack. And what you do is you get pliers and you pinch the top of your helmet right here, and you bend it up so it makes spikes in the plastic. Because I don't know why, but like even when we wear cages, we tend to take off our gloves because it's just a natural reaction.
Yeah.
You're just like, hey, let's go. And then you try to rip the other person's helmet off. So I did that, and I was just like this guy punches me in the face with his glove on. I'm like, hey, let's go, let's scrap, let's go.
Yeah.
And then he's like like a foot taller than me. I'm like, let's go, and he's just like standing there, and I'm just like, you fucking pussy. But I remember this one time, Uncle Hack's tip actually fucking worked. This one guy dropped the gloves, and then he punched me right here, right where those burrs are, and cut his fucking hand right open.
Oh.
I cheat to win, so
Yeah.
when I play freaking beer league, I'm gonna be doing the same thing. And you're gonna be at the freaking hospital, get your freaking knuckles stitched up while I'm at the bar with your freaking chick.
Yo, if you play in beer league,
Yeah.
I might go play beer league with you. Cause you
Good.
don't need to. You
You
don't
play
need to
beer
be
league.
good. You're just going there to drink and have fun.
Yeah, you go there to get away from the freaking girlfriend or wife and drink beer. You usually say, "Yeah, I'm playing hockey to get a good workout in," when you're really there just to drink beer.
Well, yeah, cause you compensate what you've burned with beer that you pound down.
Exactly. But you know what? I think that's a lot for today, anyways.
Yeah, we're at 48 minutes, and I don't think I'm gonna have to cut anything out. We've been pretty constant. So.
Yeah, but I just can't wait to see when Reese is telling funny shit and I'm just here eating my popcorn.
Yeah, he came back. He's like, "Paul, can you hear me?" And then he just, and then he just
Yeah,
kept chomping. I'm like, okay, guess he can't hear you.
Can you hear me munching? Like,
Yeah, and hear a little bit of crunch.
yeah, I like my popcorn. Oh.
All right, Connor there.
Anyway, yeah, you got it, Chief.
All
I'll
right,
see you on the next one. Fuck.
see you, boys.
Okay. See you later, bud. Yeah.
Redneck Hour. This show's over. Redneck Hour. Redneck Hour. With Banjo Cat 6'9", Hato Cat 6'9", talking about some shit. Going on a trip to see some peelers. Redneck Hour. It's a great show. We get on the boat, play some banjo. Fuck, how was that, Hayden? Fuck, it probably sucked, didn't it?